I really don't like chaos, and most people don't, I suppose. But I take it one level further. I am Chaos Man. I travel the world trying to prevent people from getting into too much chaos, and my main tool as a crime fighter and a chaos fighter is Bridge. Bridge can be used in many ways to help us organize what's in a folder with a lot of stuff in it. Let's go to our Hawaii favorite. There are 170 items in this folder. I can actually begin working in filtering them based on what you see right here. See the word filter? Click that panel. If you're in Essentials, it'll be right over there. Labels. We have 169 images that don't have labels and one that has a label called Select. You go, well, where is it? Click the button. It'll show it to you. Order and confusion. Let's collapse that one. We have ratings. Remember we did those? Stars. How many are 2-star? How many are 3-star? How many are 5-star? You can see the numbers over here. You can say, I want to see all 3 and all 5. You got it all down right here. Let's go ahead and collapse that. Keywords. No keywords in here. Date modified. It's all today. Now, if we go to this one, watch the difference with what's going on here when I go to this favorite. You say, oh, wow. Well, now we got like file type in there. And if we click file type, why don't we have file type in this one? Because every image in that folder is a JPEG. There is no need to have file type. There's no sort there. But in lesson 1, I have one folder, 2 JPEGs, 1 OGG file, and 10 Photoshop documents. So it's there. Understand what you see here is based on what's in that folder, and that will always be the case. I love being able to do this. We can organize ourselves to the nth degree. Now, if you think that's cool, you ain't seen nothing yet, because we're going to get into something called collections. Let's say that I want certain images in this folder, like my 5 stars or something like that. I want to get to them easy, but it isn't as simple as all the 5 stars. They're non-logical. I need this one and this one and this one and this one, and there's no order to them. Well, what I could do is create a new favorite, blank, and then literally drag them over there, and that's what we did years ago. But what am I doing? I'm moving stuff around on my hard drive, and I really don't want to do that. We can sort, but what about non-logical sorting, if you want to call it that? Well, this is what we do. Come over to Collections, and come over here and click this button right here, which is for a new collection. Now, by default, there's not going to be anything in it. Come back, say to Hawaii, and begin moving the images over here that you want. Again, there's no logic or rhyme or reason that we could use a sort to make this work. We're just moving these things over there. What do we have now? We have a new collection. What's a collection? Nothing is moved. They're just simply in that collection temporarily. If we delete the collection by right-clicking on it or by clicking this little button down here, no harm, no foul, they go back to where they were. So you have the ability to make a collection. But that's not all. Let's do this. Let's go back into, say, Hawaii. Come up here, and there's a button right here. It looks like a bunch of pieces of paper, and I want you to click that button and go down to Review Mode. That's also a Control or a Macintosh Command B. What you've got here, now notice I can sort through them. All right, what I want to do is create a collection based just on certain images, but I want to look at them this way. This one, that's all right. This one, okay. This one, I don't like that focus thing there, so I want to get rid of that one. We can do it 2 ways. You can drag it straight down until it says deselect. It's not really getting rid of it, it's just getting rid of it for a collection. Say, well, I don't want that one. You can move this button right here if you want to go through them this way. You don't have to drag. You say, I like that one, like that. Ooh, out of focus. Don't want that one. So you can click the down button. You keep this up for as long as you want to. You're not really deleting anything. All you're simply doing is choosing the ones that are going to go into your collection. If you don't want to do it, you click the X over here or press escape and you go out. But if you click this button right here, watch what happens. We have a brand new collection from Review Mode, and we could call it Hawaii 2003. And we now have a collection based on a review. So those are two. But we're not done because there's one more that is just really cool. We're going to do what's called a smart collection. Now we want to, say, for example, have a collection where all the 5 stars are located, or maybe all the ones that have stars, whatever. So we come over here to this button right here. This is my favorite collection. Select it. Now we want to look in just 2003, 05, 08 Hawaii, but you could search your whole hard drive for this. Doesn't matter. I don't want to take an hour and a half to prove a point, so we're just going to work in this one folder. I'm saying I want anything that, say, has a label or a keyword or anything that you want. In this case, we go to rating, and we want rating to be greater than or equal to 4 stars. So that would be all 4 or 5 stars. We want to match if any criteria are met. We want to include all subfolders if you've got them, that's up to you, or any non-indexed files. Now, if they're not indexed yet by the bridge, it could be slower, it's up to you. We'll click Save. We have a new smart collection. We'll call these Hawaii 4 and 5 star. Now, right now, there they are. But watch this. This is why it's called a smart collection. Let's go back into the original favorite. These, don't want them 5 star anymore. Don't like them. Don't know why I made them 5 star. I'm going to select all of these with a shift, and I'm going to get rid of the 5 stars on those. That's gone. Now watch what happens when we go back here. They're gone. Come back again. This one deserves 5 stars. I love it. And this one deserves 5 stars. I love it. And click again, and they're there. This is my favorite of collections. It's amazing. What it does, it's live. You can make a collection based on a criteria. And as the criteria changes, like stars, it will update in the collection. When we created this one, we created it just for one folder, the 2003, 05, 08 Hawaii. Now remember, you can create a search criteria for a smart collection on your whole hard drive. So think of this. I changed one of my labels to something that reads to print. I then did a collection where it searches for to print across my entire photo library of hundreds of folders that contain 250,000 photographs. Now, I get in, I decide I want to print something, I change the label to print. The next time I need it, I just have to select it over here, and all the items, no matter where they are on my hard drive that are ready to go to print, are going to be in that folder. Talk about power. Talk about organization. Smart collections really do it for you, I want to tell you.